Alright, welcome to Las Vegas for race 3 of the truck season. So far, we've had Daytona and Rockingham. So we are nearing the halfway point here in the truck regular season, as it is only 10 races. So only 5 races here in the first half.
Drivers, to your cars.
So 2 races in, and so far 2 drivers have locked their way into the playoffs.
Drivers, to your
Jake
cars.
Garcia managed to win at Rockingham last week. And your Daytona winner was Ty Majeski. Ty Majeski is going to be a big threat for the championship this season. But we go to the rear of the field. Starting in the last position is Garrett Smithley. And on his... Actually, starting in the last position is Jake Scarborough. And starting on his inside is going to be Garrett Smithley. Starting third to last in this race, Matthew Carpenter. And on his inside, Brett Holmes. Matthew Carpenter has been one great driver so far this season, but at least in qualifying. But not here at Las Vegas, it doesn't seem. In front of them, Michael Conti, Tharsport, pretty far back for him. And on his inside is Keith McGee. And we go up to the next row with Dawson Cram and Rick Coleman. And you go up to Julie Lauderer and Ella Gordon. Bad qualifying there from Ella Gordon. And then on the outside of the next row, it's Connor Jones. And on the inside is Derek Kraus. You have Spencer Boyd on the outside, and last week's winner, Jake Garcia, on the inside. I think Bailey Curley on the outside, and on his inside, rookie Frankie Muniz. They have Carson Quapple, second season for him here, on the outside, and Daniel Dye on the inside. And we have on the next row Thad Moffitt on the outside, and Shane Lee on the inside. As we move up, Drew Dollar on the outside, and Thad Moffitt, Sage Karam on the inside. So as we enter our top 10, Greg Van Alst will be starting in the 10th position, and on his inside is going to be Wally Blake. In the 8th position is Timmy Hill. And in the 7th position is Jade Buford. In the 6th position, you got Tanner Gray. And starting in your top 5, Stuart Friesen. Starting 4th, second row on the outside, Dean Thompson. And on the inside, starting 3rd, Lane Riggs. For that one Dodge truck here. And on the front row, William Sawalich will start on front row along with Ty Majeski. So now we wait for them to go pacing here. We're going to speed this up. So once again, if you did not watch ARCA, we are moving this series over to iRacing. Going to be adding quite a few more additions to this, adding more series to the league. So as we go green, it's going to be 14 laps. Lap 14 will be stage 1, and for stage 2, lap 27. So 54 laps here, getting ready to go green. This is going to be a shorter race, luckily now. as we have shortened these races. So they come off of turn 4, getting ready to take the green flag. Top 4 are all different manufacturers here at Las Vegas, entering the start zone, and it's green here at Las Vegas. Ty Majeski, your leader, got picking down there already from the second lane, from the second row back. Ty Majeski's going to keep that lead here on lap number 1 off of turn number 2. Guys down to the bottom of the outside lane. Not looking to be as dominant as it was in the ARCA series. So Ty Majeski out to a good lead here after lap number 1 as we scroll up the leaderboard. 2/10 to Ty Majeski's name. Ty Majeski looking for win number 2 of the season. Williams of Wallet's going to drop, and he's into the second position. Lane Riggs in third as they battling out for fourth. Stuart Friesen's going to slot into the 4th position now. Jade Buford is in your top 5. Top 10 do get stage points here. Williams Wallet's down low looking for the lead here. So side by side off of turn number 2. Stuart Friesen going to peek under for the 3rd position. It's going to be side by side, the top 2 rows. Stuart Friesen's going to get that 3rd position and into the line. Williams Walsh will take the lead. Stuart Friesen almost even into the 2nd position. So that's clear for the lead for Williams Walsh entering turn number 1. As rows back our single file. As the high line not being so dominant here. Here comes Stuart Friesen to the inside. Stuart Friesen, he's going to peek for the lead. And Ty Majeski's going to cut off Lane Riggs back there. And going to get back under Williams Wallace. Stuart Friesen takes the lead this lap. Ty Majeski back to the lead here. Looking for it at least. So 5 laps in and already many changes on the lead. Here comes Wally Blake here. Wally Blake now entering the top 5. Frankie Muniz. Lots of positions gained that lap up to... Is this 10th? No, this is... Okay, yeah, this is 7th. Up to 7th from 10th, so 3 positions gained there in 1 lap. Here comes Ty Majeski looking for the lead this time now. Is that high line actually working here? So the line gets there in the corner. Then that high line gets the run off. And when G2 are alone, let's see who got that. Taking a while to update there, but Stuart Friesen did lead that lap. So outside starting to come in. That low line not working as well as it was at the start of the race. Frankie Muniz on the move. Frankie Muniz to the top 5. And he's looking for 4th. So top 3 right now. Stuart Friesen leading us. Ty Majeski's 2nd. Jade Buford is 3rd. Frankie Muniz has worked his way to 4th. Shane Lee is now in 5th. Wally Blake is now 6th. Dean Thompson 7th. Derek Krause in 8th. Carson Quapple has worked his way up to 9th. And falling outside the top 10 now is Lane Riggs to Tanner Gray. So Stuart Friesen here, trying to pull out a lead. Shane Lee has been on the move from being mid-pack. He is moving his way up. Fastest of any driver right now. As we will take a quick look through the field, Garrett Smithy, Jake Scarborough on that team that has not had too much upgrades going on, just starting to fall back. Michael Conti's starting to fall back. Got Rick Coleman, Matthew Carpenter back here. Al Gordon hasn't moved up very well. Greg Van Alsa's fallen pretty far back. Jake Garcia is moving up quite a bit too here. So is Timmy Hill. William Sawalich outside the top 10 now. So is Lane Riggs. As we go up, so Carson Quapple is starting to work his way up too now. And Ty Majeski has fallen back as we have shifted away from him. Shifted away from the lead for a lap or two there. He has fallen from second to fifth. That's Frankie Muniz now in the third position. Dean Thompson, or Shane Lee. Shane Lee in your fourth position. Started pretty far back. So got up here pretty quickly as that inside line was pretty good. Kind of gave us a conveyor belt for a little bit. And now that high line seems like it might be in control. Yes, it will. Shane Lee, good run off that corner. Shane Lee, Stuart Friesen, good run off that corner. And Shane Lee is looking to maybe gain positions being stuck on this high side. There's a spot in front of Ty Majeski for him to slot in, but he's not able to get that run. That inside, just too many cars below to really get a run from that high side. So now Ty Majeski's going to get back to fourth position with that one, and Shane Lee going to be able to slot in to the fifth position there. Up front, top three. Stuart Friesen, a small gap to the ones behind, but behind it is bumper to bumper for second position. Frankie Muniz going low for that second position. Dove it in, maybe a great timing. Yes, it will be, and that is to second position for Frankie Muniz there. So it is coming up on the stage caution here. Not too many more laps. Actually, yeah, stage caution is out. So that was the stage caution right there. So stage one, winning stage one, Stuart Friesen coming in second, Frankie Muniz. Third goes to Jade Buford. Fourth goes to Ty Majeski. Fifth goes to Shane Lee. Sixth goes to Wally Blake. Seventh goes to Carson Quaffle. Eighth goes to Tanner Gray. Ninth goes to William Sawalich. And in the 10th position is Derek Krause. And we're just finishing outside your top 10. Dean Thompson, Lane Riggs, Greg Van Alst, Sage Cram, and Jake Garcia. And then as we look for the back, no one coming to pit road. So here we are on a caution now and going over what's coming up to finish out the first half of the regular season. We have Iowa and Portland. If we do get 10 whole different winners, that leaves no spots for drivers to get in with just points, as the second half will hold Pocono, Kentucky, Talladega, Donington, and Kansas. It's got 2 weeks till the trucks take a week break, and then they will come back for a 4 weeks in a row, take another break, and then come back for 2 weeks, as that is the regular season finale, and to start up the round of 10 before taking their longest break of the season of 2 weeks, where they come back, finish the round of 10, take another week off, and then have 4 weeks in a row to do round of 8 and the first race of round of 6. And then once they take that 1 week break in the round of 6, they come back and finish off the season with Knoxville, Dover, and Homestead. So no cars pitting, no cars coming to pit road. We will speed up here and go to the double file. See, lights should be off this time. They do. And they usually dial double file up here on the backstretch. So we'll take that off, and it's going to be a short race for stage number 2. So off of turn 4, the pace car dives in. Coming to the restart zone, and we are back to green here at Las Vegas for stage number 2. Let's see, that outside gets a good jump as long as Frankie Muniz does not get out and ahead. He doesn't, so that is going to be a safe restart from Frankie Muniz. Not going to be any penalty or anything for him there. Stuart Friesen on the inside now. Going to be out and to the lead. Stuart Friesen will lead us lap 1 in the stage, and Frankie Muniz taking second. Here comes Shane Lee. He's looking for the 3rd position. Short race here, stage number 2. It's going to be quick to move. These drivers know. Shane Lee to the 3rd position. Here comes Carson Kvapil. William Sawalich is already back up here into the top 10, looking to get his top 5 here as they come across to just about 5 to go. Just around 5 to go here in the stage. So it's just a quick dash to the checkered flag for stage number 2. Shane Lee's going to be underneath for the 2nd position. Lots of cars up high there, though. Frankie Muniz, he's not going to be clear to come down low. And here comes Carson Kvapil looking to possibly steal that 3rd position, take a couple positions here. William Sawalich is just following Carson Kvapil right now. And it looks like that is what Carson Kvapil is going to do. Get there, make sure that Frankie Muniz doesn't get down. That run on that high side, though, might have worked. It did. Here comes William Sawalich. William Sawalich is going to dive down low now, as it is getting a little racy out front. Shane Lee has almost cut Stuart Friesen out there. William Sawalich will take that position, and here comes Jade Buford to the inside of Carson Kvapil. Shane Lee getting closer. Frankie Muniz, he's in that 3rd position and looking to get up here now. He is getting closer too. Shane Lee has gotten to the bumper of Stuart Friesen, and Frankie Muniz is diving it in, as breaking as late as he can to get up there. already near the end of stage number 2. Frankie Muniz dives down low, gets shut off by Shane Lee. Shane Lee goes again. Shane Lee's gonna stick with the high side this time. Sticking with that high line in the corner. Let's see if it's gonna be able to get a run out of here. He does get a run, but we get clear. It's not gonna be a big run. No big run from Shane Lee's. Going a little bit higher this time. That run usually seems to work a little better off of 4. Let's see, nothing. He did not get a run there. He actually losing time. He might just give it up. He is going to give it up. Frankie Muniz to the second position. And here comes William Swallow. Carson Guapo on the inside. So this may be the white flag for stage number 2. Start freezing. He's looking to win back-to-back stages with Frankie Muniz. We're getting right on him. If there is another lap here on the stage, Frankie Muniz might have a chance. William Sawalj, he's gonna dive low. So we're back there. The caution lights are on. So that means this is a race it back for the stage here. Frankie Muniz, one chance, not going to be able to get there. He is to the bumper, though. William Sawalj does get third and racing for 4th. It's going to be Carson Guapo. Ooh, Frankie Muniz did get oh so close there for the stage win. So that's stage number 2 in the books. Let's see if they pit here. Quickly go through. Doesn't look like any pitters. Stuart Friesen got first. Frankie Muniz got second. William Swallow third. Carson Guapo in 4th. Shane Lee 5th. Jade Buford 6th. Derek Kraus in 7th. Greg Van Alsten 8th. Dean Thompson 9th. And right out your top 10, Ty Majeski gets back to the top 10. And speaking of, what a run for Ella Gordon to get up here. Was in the rear all stage number 1. And within 10 laps, got it from back in the low 20s to 11th. So nearly getting stage points there in stage number 1. Wally Blake is in 12th. Connor Jones 13th. Daniel Dye in 14th. And Sage Karam in 15th. And as we go back, Jake Garcia, the winner last week, down in 20th. And Lane Briggs fell pretty far back too. So wait for them to go by pit road here, and then we'll speed it up if no one pits. Alright, so no one comes down pit road. So we'll speed up until they do. Speed up until the double file on the backstretch, which will come next lap. So now it's just straight to the end. No stage cautions from now on out. Get where you can off of turn 4. Pace car goes in into the restart zone, and they're gonna check up and hit the gas here for stage number 3. Almost taking it 3 wide into turn number 1, but Stuart Friesen gonna get out ahead. Williams to Walsh in that second position. On the low line, Ella Gordon, she is moving up pretty fast right now. And Williams Walsh takes second at the line. And here comes the 37 of Derek Rouse. Frankie Muniz on that high side right now. So they come to the line, 20 to go here at Las Vegas. There goes Shane Lee looking for second. Gonna get past Williams Wallich into turn off of turn number 2. Gonna be way clear. So now Chevy, Ford, Toyota, your top 3. I believe our only Dodge in the field is the team of Jasper Dodge, which is Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs on that Dodge right there. Oh, wait, we got another Dodge. Drew Dollar. So that means, yeah. And Keith McGee. That team is Dodge there, too. So after this week here, we could see some change ups going on the upgrades, putting some of the drivers that should be up front. Some teams had to cut back on the money from the Truck Series to put money into the Cup Series or Xfinity Series. Some of them just didn't have enough money to fully upgrade here on the Truck Series, but not many that run Truck Series full-time didn't have the money for that. Shane Lee now, though, up to Stuart Friesen. Chewing down on his back bumper in this final stage. Williams Wallich gonna look back on the third for Derek Krause. Derek Krause did take the third position. Ella Gordon up to 8th. Carson Cropple back to 10th. Top 2 very much pulling away. We are going to take Shane Lee to the inside here with just over 15 to go. Shane Lee looking for that lead. Shane Lee looking to lock himself into the playoffs here at Las Vegas. Not going to be able to get that run. Very much let off. Running that low line. Maybe the truck got a little loose under him. Look back to Williams Wallich on that high side, still running in the third position. Frankie Muniz is starting to fall behind on that high side, though. That low line coming in here in the Truck Series. So we'll take a quick break before we come back for the final 10 laps. back as we exit turn number 2 there. So Derek Kraus has found his way back up here, and so did William Sawalich. So 4 drivers, 10 to go here at the line. Stuart Friesen, Shane Lee, Derek Kraus, and William Sawalich, as the rest are kind of behind. Jade Buford, Greg Van Alst, Ella Gordon, Dean Thompson, Tom Jeske, and Jake Garcia, top 10. Shane Lee looking down low, gonna fake it though, gonna fake it to go back up, and now all bumper to bumper, top 4. Train racing. Shane Lee gonna take it that time, and Derek Kraus is gonna follow. Just give him a little bit of the push he needed, maybe, to get to that lead there. It will be enough. Shane Lee is to the lead here at Las Vegas, and he's going to be clear going up in front of Stuart Friesen. Here comes Derek Kraus to the inside for second. William Sawalich going to follow Derek Kraus on the inside there. Stuart Friesen. Does he get the run off the corner? He will not get enough of a run. Derek Kraus is still going to be side by side here on the front stretch, entering turn number 1. William Sawalich not quite sure who to go with, where to go. Shane Lee starting to pull away right now. Derek Kraus, can he get ahead here? He's been side by side with Stuart Friesen for a while, but Stuart Friesen, good run through the corner there. Rolling the car through it. But Derek Kraus still side by side. And now we got 2 more drivers. Greg Van Alst and Jade Buford up here. And that just let Derek Kraus go up high. Get clear. William Sawalich, he is now under Stuart Friesen. While these drivers looking for their playoff berth here, you cannot lose that position in the playoffs once you win. Stuart Friesen, he's looking under Derek Kraus with a little bit of an aggressive move there. William Sawalich is once again right behind those 2. Ella Gordon is back there. You might not want to count her out yet. So now they get all single filed out. Maybe try to catch Shane Lee here. Shane Lee did pull away a little bit on them. Losing quite a bit that time. Stuart Friesen almost into the bumper of Derek Kraus entering turn 1. 5 to go here at Las Vegas. Shane Lee out front. Ella Gordon, I don't know if that car has enough to get to the front. But good finish for her otherwise. Shane Lee looked like he pulled away that lap. Stuart Friesen going to try and get around Derek Kraus here. Derek Kraus looking like maybe the reason that they were not able to do anything. Stuart Friesen, he's going to get around there. William Sawalich going to get under Derek Kraus too. Coming to 3 to go. It's going to be 3 to go at the line. And now it's back to Friesen versus Shane Lee. Stuart Friesen has been the fastest car all day. Speaking of this, quickly look at our fastest lap, and it is Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen by 2,000th of a second over the number 12. Oh, Jade Buford. But number 3 is Shane Lee on that list, and number 4, Derek Kraus. They're all up here right now, actually. But let's go back to that leaderboard with just 2 to go. That's Stuart Friesen. William Sawalich back there battling for the 3rd position. Stuart Friesen, he was getting close. Now, with just a lap and a half to go, 3 more corners, literally 3 chances to get underneath them. Not going to have it here in this first one. Not really going to have the run to get it into the second one. So heading into turn number 1 and 2, a good gap, but that can easily. Oh, it almost does disappear. About half of it there entering the turn. But that usually gives Shane Lee the better exit. It does. Shane Lee back out to a good lead into turns 3 and 4. Shane Lee, good distance. Here comes Derek Kraus for the second position. But it's going to be Shane Lee out front to win here at Las Vegas. Stuart Friesen, they were catching up heavily there at the end. Ras Regas put it back up to the 12th position. So what a win there by Shane Lee. So they go to Iowa next week for the final final oval before we head to our first road course. First short track of the season 2. So Shane Lee being the third driver to lock himself in here in the Truck Series. We'll see Xfinity tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be in the morning or later in the night. Not this late again. But we'll see Xfinity tomorrow, and Cup will be ran on Friday night. So that is it from here at Las Vegas.